Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Darren. This is the Bulldog 3D. Today we're going to be making a DIY smart LED light bar controlled with WLED. I've been looking for a light bar that I can print so that it can light up the space, light up the background. Been struggling to find one. Saw a recent video from JRat, who's designed this phenomenal light bar. I printed this out on the Creality K2 Plus. That way I don't have to split any of the main unit or the diffuser into two. I can just do it in one big print. As you can see, there are lots of supports. This is on my bench. Let's start to assemble. But first, let's get all those supports off. I ended up not using this space in the base just because I'm using a pre-configured, pre-purchased WLED USB controller. If you view the JRat video, which will be linked in the description below, it uses a ESP32C3, which goes into this cavity, into the base. Now onto the main body. Again, as I say, there are lots of supports for this. I've tried different orientations and ended up with worse supports and supports that just don't seem to want to come off at all. I printed all of my components in PETG. I know the LED strips do get warm, and so I wanted to make sure they were heat resistant. So where the stand plugs in, there's a stand on the bottom. There's a hole for the stand at the bottom and a hole for a stand at the side. So you could have these in a vertical or horizontal scenario. Supports in the middle, these are easy to come off. There's just a lot of them, as there is a small rail for the diffuser to slide into. If you do end up printing this and you change the orientation so there are less supports, please let me know. Comment in the description below. Initially, I printed the diffuser in white PETG. the back part of the stand, once everything's in there, typically it's glued in. I'm probably not going to glue that in. I'll probably just leave the stand open, or I'll make a slight adjustment on redesigning the stand to suit my needs. I did redesign part of the stand later, which I'll show you in the video at the end. As I say, this is a pre-made ESP32 essentially, but basically pre-made WLED USB adapter that can plug straight into your LED strip. Let me turn all the lights off if I can, just so we can. And there we go. It all works. If you're liking the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Make some comments below. I was just changing over the controller. So now I'm just configuring WLED to set the right amount of lights. And now we can start setting up some patterns. In a darkened room, the lights come through pretty well. And so I just want to adjust where this was stuck down to. And we can change all the colors that I need to with WLED on my phone. And now I printed out a second one. So the one on the right, as you're seeing, instead of printing the diffuser in white PETG, I printed out in translucent PETG. It gives a much brighter light. And as you can see, it's definitely more see-through than the white diffuser. Because I wanted more light to come through and I wanted the space to be more brighter. And so as you can see, the lights that do come through are much brighter with the translucent PETG. In addition to changing the diffuser, the base, the gap for the base to fit into the light bar is a little loose. And so I went into Tinkercad and thickened out that top piece by probably less than 2 or 3 mil. I'll just show you side-by-side comparison. And so now when I put this into the base, or at the base at the bottom, or base in the side, or it's a secure fit, it doesn't wobble around, and stays where it's supposed to be. I'm super happy with how this came out. If you enjoyed the video, please make one and leave some comments below. Thanks all for watching. See you all next time.